Thank you guys for taking time to speak with me today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hello.
absolutely no problem.
I wanted to
Nice to
ask
meet you.
how the nice to meet you, my friend. I wanted to ask about the creative process for the album. How long did it take to put this material together?
Well, I will take start, Stefan, if that is okay.
Yeah, that's
Well, actually, we had two different phases for creating this album. We started not so long ago. We had, well, you know, this thing with COVID going on, the isolation, everything with we were not able to meet and take the creative process, but we managed somehow to put up this project. And after the isolation and the whole COVID thing was done, we started around 20 and 21 to meet up in person in the rehearsal room for the very first time. Till then, it just was a project we all talked about and had brought in some ideas where this was going. And well, I guess it took around a year to write enough material. And then we decided to put 10 of those songs we wrote in this time on an album, or on our very first album. And then it also took almost a year or more than a year to record it, mix and master it, because the whole album was a do-it-yourself project.
Mhm.
We didn't had any studio or something which would record it. So we put all our resources together with all the equipment and started recording within our rehearsal room. And after then, we also did the mixing and mastering all by ourselves. So this is a complete bedroom production,
Wow.
to call it like that. Yeah. So
And in doing the
about me.
album that way, I wanted to ask you, do you feel this is a procedure that you'd like to continue onward now that you have experience in doing it?
It's a very good question. I guess, yes, we will do it for the next few songs. Um, of course, our goal would be to find some independent label or something like that that maybe bring the resources for a production within a professional studio or something like that. But till now, right now, we are unsigned and are completely in the underground with our music, playing small gigs and try to get some reputation. And we will see where this leads. But until there's the opportunity to take it to the next level, we will continue this, of course.
I wanted to ask you about the song Diminish the Flesh. How did that one come to you? It's my favorite track on the album.
It's your favorite track, right? Really
Yes.
nice. Well, I will give a word to my bandmate Stefan, so he can also say something about it. How did you experience the creation of this song?
yes, it's Diminish the Flash is one of the first songs that we wrote at this time, and we have many we will find many riffs, of course, at the beginning to songwriting, etc. And Diminish is a song, maybe the third.
Could be the third one, yes. Of course, I guess that could be right. Yes, just
Yeah.
lost the overview which track was written, but well, actually, it started like many of our songs. We met in the rehearsal room, and
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
brought some ideas, and actually, this was a song I wrote in a complete context. So I brought a complete song to the rehearsal, but very soon they all said, we have to change some things. And well, then everyone of the band brought in his own influences from the music they hear. And the first idea I brought was very thrashy because I really appreciate thrash metal and all the Bay Area thrash, and the influences were there in the song. And so every other of our bandmates just put in his influences, and so the song took slowly shape, and then actually was one of our first songs. Yeah, right.
Yeah. This process will be was eigentlich was sorry sorry for my German words.
No, it's fine.
Uh, we have the same process at all of our songs, and almost every songs. Ollie and I wrote the most guitar riffs for the songs, and we put this in to the next rehearsal or rehearsal, and the bandmates can say we find it good or we find it not good, and yeah, it's typical songwriting.
It's actually pretty simple, yes. So everyone has the right the same amount of influence of which you can put into that song. That's right.
And I one of the things I love about the album is the power in which it's delivered. It sounds like an album that would be just perfect to be played live.
Well, I would say we are in first place a live band. The most of the songs were not created with the intention to this is for a record or something like that. We in the first place, we were in the rehearsal room, we wrote the songs, and we really thought about how can we put it live. So this was our intention. Our intention was go out there in the clubs, play the gigs, play the sets, and so I guess this somehow translated into the record. That's right. So I know that many bands go into the studio, and maybe the songs were written within the production process,
Sure.
which was not our approach. So I guess this is that's why it really sounds that it really works live, and I would say it does.
Absolutely. Absolutely, my friend. I wanted to ask you if you could speak on the album artwork and the artist that was involved.
That's a good point. To be honest, there is no artist itself. We used AI technology to create it. That we have to be honest that way. We have a lot of artists in our within our friends, but the problem is we searched for something we could do ourselves because of the limited resources. We don't want to make a secret out of it that we do not have the possibility to pay a lot of money for the artworks. So yes, we used AI technology to create it, but be sure if we at that time when we have a good artist and we have resources to pay him what he deserves, we will go that way. The AI artwork generation was just we just did it because we wanted an artwork that could compete. Yes.
And it also goes in with the DIY approach as well. So
That's right.
I wanted to ask you as well, what do you feel is the next step for a band? What can fans look for next? Will it be a tour?
Well, if the opportunity comes, we will take it. Right now, we are in the state that our album was released. We have 2 confirmed shows here in Germany. One is on the next weekend, and one in January. Our goal clearly is to get in touch with the organizers of events, festivals, gigs, etc., and to get more reputation within the scene. First of all, here in Germany, it's quite hard as a band to get the reputation to look outside the borders of Germany, and we will put more a new effort after these gigs, after the last gig this year on the next weekend, in the songwriting for new songs. And our goal will be to record at least 1 or 2 new songs within the first 3 months of the next year, maybe, and release it as a single, just in addition to the album, so that people can see where this is evolving, which would be the musical next step. But right now we are trying to get the head above the water and get some money from the small gigs, so that we can in the next step produce the album on a physical CD, because right now we only have a digital on the internet to just spread it so that people can hear it and recognize us. So we are quite at the beginning, we could say. So we're taking small steps right now.
Yeah, it's very difficult for a young band like us to play gigs at outside the local scene, you know.
Yeah.
And then it's very difficult to play outside from Germany, of course. And so young bands have a problem to play gigs with big bands like Creator or Tankard and something. And it's the same reason to come into a label, independent label or something, or major label, when you're not released anything.
Yes.
So
that also was the reason why we decided.
My English.
Why.
My English is not so good, like Michael. And sorry for that.
Oh, it's not a problem at all. I totally get what you're saying. It's
Okay.
There's a market there that's unlike what's here, you know, and in order to get bigger, you gotta take the steps to do it. That's a path for almost all. And you guys have come from some bands that you've spent time in and have had the experience of being live and doing projects together. So you have a good footstep on other bands because of your past experience and that you've had throughout your lives.
That's right. Yes. Well, we really already benefited from that, especially the live experience we gained throughout the last years with our old bands. But also brings us back to the point that you said. It sounds that it really is something that works best live.
Sure.
This is our strength right now. We play live and everyone enjoys, and we live it. We love it. We just love to put our equipment into the van, drive to the venue. But of course, right now we will do a little bit more focus on the promotional side. In the end, marketing is a big thing if you want to get to get the next step. So yeah, we're looking forward to get new connections to people who organize events or are in touch with some labels. We will see what the next year brings, but I'm really looking forward.
And then speaking of merchandise, I wanted to ask you, what is the best way to get merchandise from the band?
Well, right now we are also just building up our merchandise. Actually, right now we only have 2 T-shirts we printed in a very small. I just don't get the word in English. In a very small amount, and one T-shirt is with a motive we with just the band logo and. That's it. And we also invested right now into T-shirts with the band cover, with the album cover, which we are right now just selling on live gigs. The goal is to set up Bandcamp with international shipping, so that it could be ordered online right now then on the Bandcamp website. This will be done when we have the physical CD, so the album can be purchased. We just doesn't see it that it makes many sense to set up a merchandise shop on Bandcamp with only 1 T-shirt or 2 T-shirts on it. That looks a bit empty. Maybe we will do some patches for battle vests, but this is all projects we set up for start of next year.
And lastly, I wanted to ask you if you could give a message to your fans, what would that message be, my friend?
I would say it's very important that you go out there and visit the local shows to support the local bands. The spirit of the scene really depends and lives with the people who attend the concerts. And we made, unfortunately, the experience here in Germany that, especially after the COVID situation, that many people don't go out as often as they did before. We witnessed a lot of concerts, especially the small concerts with local bands, but really, really good bands, that there wasn't that much attendance. And yeah, we really miss the old flair, the old spirit. It feels a bit like it's not like before the COVID situation, and a lot of clubs and venues had to close, right? Especially in our region here in middle Germany, around Leipzig, the hometown of ours. Due to the situation that the people don't go out as often as they were used to, and also give you support. Just buy a CD, buy a T-shirt. This really helps a lot. This is the situation which supports us. For example, very good, very good. If someone comes, buys a T-shirt, or says, "Can I do something to support you?" Maybe in social media, repost something, like your music, share your music, just talk about it. If it's not money, just talk about it. Keep the scene alive, keep the music alive. But to our fans especially, stay close. We will drop some news, and we will drop the information when we are playing live, and come there and have a good time with us. That's most important to us, because more than gaining money or something like that, we just want to have a good time and bring our music to the people.
I wanted to take a moment to thank you personally for creating an album that I truly enjoyed. I couldn't wait to speak with you about it. There's in an industry that is very saturated right now with numerous bands. It takes a lot to stick out, and this band sticks out to me. I love your content, and I love the feeling that you do.
Thank you very much.
I look forward to seeing you live. I hope that you can come to the States sometime and I can come see you, because I think good things lie ahead for you. You guys are putting together something really great. And I want to thank you. Well,
we will mind that, and if the opportunity comes that we play in the States, I will definitely give you information personally.
You guys, a great rest of your nights, and please feel free to keep in touch with me with any new news as it comes about, my friends.
Where we will definitely.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, my friends, and have a great night. Cheers.
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 Bye.